At first glance, this looks like your typical aesthetic journal page, right? A few stickers, some nice spacing, simple vibe. But once you turn the page, the flat look disappears. This is where the engineering meets the art. Today, I'm showing you how to hide an entire world of creativity behind a single sheet of paper. Let's get creative. What's up, everyone? This is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas, and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. As you probably remember, this is my daily journal, the B5 from Archer and Olive, and I have the seasonal love January through June from Live Love Posh. And my code Priya10 can earn you 10% off at both these shops and a few others as well. And I also have the washi tapes from Live Love Posh, and this is the last setup I have on here. And this was kind of a recap for the month of February using the washi tape shop stickers. And my code Priya10 can be used there as well. And I have the paper clip, and I thought I will just have that clipped on so that I will have some stability. Added the sticker books at the bottom, just you know the drill. And I have my usual tools and accessories and all of that good stuff that I always keep handy. And this is the bone folder, of course, and I have linked all the products I'm using. And you will see how I start off with a very simple frame for the pages on the right, and they end up being frames for the page, and I will do some layering action there as well. And the scissors are also from Journal Say, just like the paper clip and a few other things. And my code Priya can earn you 8% off every time you shop. And I have linked all the products I've used along with the shops, codes, all that usual useful stuff, in fact. And you see how you can create interactive elements effortlessly, but it looks really hard, really advanced. But you see how quick that comes together. And I'm trying to not damage the washi tape, so I do not want to pull against it. And the washi cutter is from Live Love Posh as well. And when I last checked, the sticker book is still available, and so is the washi set. And the washi set was from the Chicago Planner Conference Posh bundle, one of the bundles, the sticker book, the washi tapes, and there was a notepad as well that came with it. And don't sleep on these, because these do sell out quickly, and once sold out, Live La Posh does not do a lot of restocks. So if you like something and you see it in stock, please grab it. And I'm going to make sure that I lay down that washi tape straight. So I wanted to create like a more like a layered effect with the washi tapes just for the borders. And then I will come and do that interactive part, which has to be in two different corners so that they can meet at the center. And as you can see, there are a few girls in here and a few elements which have been very carefully given to you in different orientations. So you can make perfect Dutch doors with these. And if you are somebody who is looking to get started with Dutch doors, I just had a video where I talked about 15 tips from me, the tips that I wish I knew sooner. So I'm just sharing all the tips and tricks that I found through my creative journaling journey. And I thought I would share it with you so that you can get some inspiration or get some tips, ideas, all of that without having to go through that learning process yourself. And you see how I'm bringing in a few elements, as in there is a puppy, there are some florals, there is a mailbox with some florals on it, and a few things that truly represent the Valentine's month. And I personally consider February to the month where I celebrate all the relationships in my life, whether it be with my husband or whether it be my friends. And I truly take the time to reflect on it, strengthen it, just reach out to friends who I may not have talked to for some time. So it's a great time and a great reminder to catch up with a few of my special bonds that I share with my inner circle. And I like to remind myself how grateful I am and how privileged I am that I have a few close friends that I reach out to. So all of these remind me of all the things that we love to do together, whether it be grabbing a lunch or chatting over the phone, and we might even do virtual lunches. I mean, it's very simple. You could do it too. I make my lunch, I don't go out or anything. So I just have my lunch, my favorite meal, whatever dishes I like to eat. I prepare that, and so does my friend, and we meet virtually. It could be as simple as a, what do I call a, I don't have the luxury of FaceTime in this part of the world. So I resort to whatever. Sometimes it's on a platform where we can do video calls, and we just agree on a time sometime during the month. But I start reaching out to friends in January so that I can make sure I get to everybody on my list within, say, January through March, because some of them could be traveling, some of them could be sick. You don't want to be bothering them when they should be resting. So all of those go into consideration. And with the spread, I'm going with the back side of the page, because you saw how I cut around the elements that I put down on the page. And you can see me going through a bit of a struggle putting down the tape flat. And I used my gyro cut to make that Dutch door. And I'm making sure it is secure in place before I put down the washi tape at the top of the page. And that really makes sure that I have a straight border. And I like to do this once in a while. I think I've done a couple of times with a similar technique, but I like to see what I'm working with, and it need not be the exact symmetrical shape or the size. It is fine as long as I can match the shapes. And please make sure that you go through all the pages when you work with collections in the sticker book, because each month has a full collection dedicated. And for February, the theme is this Valentine's theme. And the collection is complete with washi strips, functional boxes, some clusters with the boxes, and the florals and all that are already done for you to get started with. And if you want to create your own clusters, all the elements are available to you. So you can get working on that. And you see how effortlessly that comes together. And this is kind of like a frame for that page. And I like to bring in some elements of interest. And luckily, you must be thinking the whole page is cut off. So where do I even journal? I do have the luxury of a few extra pages for each month. So I do come and write in all the available white space. So that shouldn't be a problem because sometimes I write a lot, sometimes I don't write a whole lot. So I can even split the space I have amongst the days I have. And even if I need to add a couple of extra pages, I can always come and insert more writing space with similar interactive elements. So, on to the next frame, which is a bit wider. So, that way, that will line up perfectly when I look at it from the front. And that was the whole reasoning behind picking these two washi tapes. And I could have gone for a thinner washi for the front page, which would have made it a bit more of a difference. But I think it does come and create that nice frame, that inner frame for the page when you look from the front. So for this page, I'm going to have the girl stand at the bottom right corner. And I'm also bringing in some of those elements which blend in perfectly. And I'm also trying to see what other eatables or other deco elements I can bring in, because there are a lot of those donuts in the yummy breakfast plate that can be seen. And I'm going to have this girl stand somewhere there, because I don't want it to be too much in the center, because I don't want the head to be covered. And you see how you can layer those elements perfectly. And let us now get cutting. And you see how this book also has codes in the back for all the 6 themes that the sticker book has. So it is going to be perfectly made for the theme we have. So I've picked 2 of the quotes that I would love to bring in, and we'll place one here. And we also have, or maybe you know what, we'll save it for now. And I'm going to trim around the bottom corner. And I have linked the tool I'm using. I also have a detailed, very beginner friendly tutorial on how to get started with the gyro cut, because it has a 360-degree swivel and you need to get used to the blade a bit before you can start using it. And before you ask, that self-healing cutting mat and the glue tape, the scissors, all of those are from Journal Say. And this is the Fisker ceramic knife, which can be used for straight edges, because the gyro cut works great for different angles and very precision cuts. It is not as great for straight edges. So I like to bring in my Fiskars ceramic trimmer for such straight edges. And you see how I'm trying to glue that down. It just did not want to because I tried adding a bit of the glue and not a whole lot because I did not want it to be going into other parts of the page. But I think I had to be generous a bit more. And I'm going to the back page, and I think that does come together pretty easily. Let me know if you have done something similar, because I know I have done similar things, modifications of this in earlier spreads as well. And I like when things come out as planned. Let me know in the comments if you journal, and if at all you journal, what you journal about, because everybody is different. And I would really love to get your thoughts on whether you would like me to touch a bit on how you can use journaling for crushing your goals. I mean, it can start as simple as just jotting down whatever comes to your mind, or jotting down how your day goes. So it is as simple as that. But there are more kinds of journaling that you can do, and that does give you a clarity on what you want to do in your life. There are so many different aspects to it, and I do get asked whether I would be willing to share some of that. So I'm just curious to know. And please let me know in the comments if you would like me to have any particular set of videos or any topic that I should address while getting or having themes picked for my videos. And it is always nice to listen to what you need. So that way it gets easier for me to share things tailored to what you would like to see. So please let me know in the comments. You can either send me a DM on Instagram. On that note, I would like you to come follow me on Instagram so that you can see more spreads and more sneaks, even if the spreads don't quite get YouTube videos. And I like to stay consistent when, for the most part, I should say, if I'm traveling, if there is a really busy schedule, I may just be gone. That's a different matter. For the most part, I like to stay consistent there. And please drop me a DM there, and I can always accommodate anything that you want to see from me, because I do have a running list of video ideas that I like to keep on my social media planner. And this is again a B5, which I think I need a B5 because once I add the decorations, otherwise I'm afraid I may run out of space, because I am a decorative planner and journaler. And simple pen and paper, white paper, it's, I don't know, for some reason it's just not as appealing to me. So now let's get some journaling elements in. And I'm trying to use a couple of these clusters which are already done for us. And that's a nice way to get started, because you are given all these individual elements outside of this, so you can build your own clusters. And the longer boxes on the right of the page, I don't see any other brands do it in that particular size. It is a beautiful, beautiful size, perfect for like big headers. Say if you have like sports day at the kids' school, and you would like to journal a bit about it. And that's like the perfect space for the header. And now let's bring in the washi tapes for the left side of the page. And I'm going to use a slightly different, softer tape, a thinner one for the left page. And we will also do some more clusters for the side, because this is, again, I like to bring about a bit of the balance, but sometimes doesn't quite happen because there is already like 3 pages, 4 pages on the right side and not as much on the left, and I don't want to take up a lot of the writing space either. And again, I get asked another question quite frequently: where do I write if I sticker it up so much? So trust me, I write in any white space that is left. And I think that is totally, totally up to you. If you like to write in the boxes, good. If you don't like to write in the boxes, then don't put the boxes in. You can write as you write in that space as well. And there are maybe a couple more of the quotes that will be perfect for the month of February. And this is just perfect because there are so many other elements that can also be brought in. And I'm throwing in, maybe I would like to have a couple of those bullet points just as confetti. I could have added a few more, but I thought I will just keep it in clusters of 3. And I'm keeping it just as a small decoration because I don't want to take up too much of the writing space that is now left. So that's the next decoration. And we also have scrapbook paper in the same sticker book. So I might actually, now that we look at the last page, that definitely needs some more decorations. Yeah, why don't we just, instead of taking off that page, I'm going to organically rip a couple of pieces, the conversation heart candy, and I will bring in some of that right there. And I can always add boxes on top if I want more writing space. And this is going to be some of our decorations for the very last page. And for the left page, I think it's scrapbook paper and it comes with a backing. So you peel off the backing and you have everything to stick and you're good to go. And I think I will add a couple of boxes here. And just let me know which collection is your favorite from the sticker book, if you have the sticker book. And they have another one for July through December, which I already used in a few spreads, including the December journaling pages, and throwing in a couple of elements to finish it off. And please find all the videos I mentioned linked below, along with all the shops, codes, all that useful stuff. And if you like to see such creative ideas and fun setups that you can try in your planners or journals, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you turn on the bell notification as well so that you can be sure you do not miss out on any of that coming. And please become a member. It's similar to Patreon, but it's here on YouTube. And I have lots of perks for members. All those details can be found below. And let me know how you like this different setup. And I'm trimming the corners so that it can look a bit more polished. And hope you like today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.